Oh, up until the event, the day was actually amazing. The fans were there and they were so supportive, you know. We're always so thankful for that. Sometimes it's a bit hectic with all the little kids asking for photos and signatures when you're trying to get those last practice runs in, but you know, the fans were super stoked to be there and I was feeling extremely good in practice. I was just getting fired up, you know. I was really thrilled for the event, super excited. First Crankworx of the season and it's in June, so it's way later for me, so I've been waiting for this. So the riding, the vibes, mentally, physically, everything was on point. Yeah, that was before though.
I remember you were telling me about that.
Oh man, I can't even count how many pads. Not enough, not enough. You know, gotta be willing to hit the ground at all times. These days in slopestyle, we're full send. Big tricks, gotta test if they work, and sometimes when they don't work, you learn some good lessons. So yeah, chesty, hip pads, pads for my balls, everything I need, bro. Hopefully I don't have to use them, but I'm ready to use them. Drop the same. Man, I don't know if it's because we've been riding Poland or riding MOD, but feels like smaller than usual, so I don't know if I was doing a bit of a safety run there, but gotta get my boost going, so let's see. Oh hey, didn't see you there. I was just admiring the view. I'm shooting a course scaler. So I'm talking about the course in these like comedic, funny ways, you know. I was already talking about like the luscious curves and the edges of the jumps, you know, in a super sexual way. It's all scripted by Red Bull, so I'm kind of going by what they're doing and adding my own little character to it. But yeah, just trying to give the people an idea of the course and how massive it actually is in a more like relatable way. So let's see who can fly sky high. It's good practice yesterday, luckily. Some of the best first day contest practice we've seen in a while at Crankworx, which is epic. But yeah, slopestyle and weather, it's always a little bit of an issue. So it's that waiting game that we're used to. The mindset and the physical set, the mental and physical preparation is on point.
But you didn't ride a second practice yesterday, right?
Honestly, after the first practice, there was so many good vibes between some of us riders, and we did some of the tricks from the run that we were super nervous about, you know? And then it got really hot in the middle of the day and the conditions got worse than we had in the morning. So for me personally, I was like, I'm taking that session, I'm staying, I'm riding that high. And luckily for me, I have competed a lot of times on this course, so I feel like I don't have to force it because I know when it comes to contest day, I'm gonna be able to turn my mind on and do the things that I need to do. Whether or not they will work, that's always a question because it is slopestyle and things are unpredictable. But this course, this venue, Innsbruck in general, there's so much confidence pumping through my body at all times here because of things that have happened in the past. So I'm not stressing, and yeah, let's see how this day goes. Yeah, Griff. Easy, no problem. Easy, no problem. Perfect, eh? Easy, no problem at all.
Every year we have this crazy rainstorm just rolling in mid-practice. Go, 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 go! Oh, yeah, that came down fast.
I don't know where this guy is, but he's been doing it for so long. He knows when to turn it on when the time's right, and you can guarantee that he'll put a run down, or at least absolutely send it, try his best, so it doesn't matter. He's probably at the hotel relaxing right now. That's what we should all be doing.
Chilling at the hotel, I think. He's too good for practice, I think. He don't need this. In Rotoria, he wasn't even here like at the first practice actually. He rode on Hill Saturday and he did like a f***ing good run, so no practice needed for Nicholi.
Take a little nap midday, you know. On and off practice almost tires you around more just waiting around. So, little hotel chill. Now came back up to some perfect conditions. So, yay! Oh, he's setting up. Oh my goodness! Yes, sir! Yahoo! You know how to do this? Flip bar whip. Get it, bro! Go! Yes! Yes! Yep. My goodness! That was almost savage, but I think he handled it. No, he didn't. That's how practice goes sometimes. Slightest mistake in the end and it's getting examined by the medics. That trick, man, flip bar whip. Always gets him. Speed style's going on, so we can't mess up their time sensors. So just a little half course practice right now. Taking advantage, get some indie seat grabs going. Some more feel-good tricks that won't go in the run, but they make you feel stoked on riding. So we'll get enough. Let's get out there. Yeah, I just didn't think I undercooked it that bad, and then
Not that bad, but enough to just pop out maybe.
got way too slow at the end, man.
Look where you are now here. You okay though?
Yeah,
Okay.
more angry, man.
Yeah, I know.
I was trying to do exactly not that, you know, like I know you have to over rotate that hip. So I was
I feel like it being at 450, you should over-rotate more than that.
yeah, but that's why I'm pissed, because I knew I had to do that and I still chilled the rotation at the end. Instead of like
Get a new tube angle again.
instead of cranking it all the way.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
But yeah, I'll go SRAM.
Both out of California, one from NorCal, one from SoCal.
And usually I'm pretty good the last few years. There was a few years there where I was like, bam, 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 blowing up at every event. But lately I've been good. Didn't have such a lucky time at MOD, kept blowing them out in the 1440s, and now again here. So I'm gonna estimate through the training, through the practice, through the contest, at least 25 tubes a year.
I don't know, it seems like it's part of his personality nowadays to blow out tires. I think it's because he's just doing so many like crazy rotations, and he's like such a like bulldog of a dude that he just like lands sometimes and just blows them out. He's kind of like a little cannonball. we'll go out and like ride in the desert, you know, like we're just having fun, and he's doing still crazy just for the love of it. It's kind of like do or die guy all the time. That mentality, 100%. Yeah, I think he'll do good. Definitely like to see him on the podium. But I feel like he's one of those dudes that's always up there, always battling for the podium. So I think he's got a good shot.
Emil rebranding the whole course. Oh, Emil, no! Dude, you ruined everyone's photos and shit. This guy just rolls up on course thinking he can do whatever he wants, as if he won like 6 in a row or something. Like, what is this guy thinking?
Dude, I don't know what his deal is.
Here we go, contest day. We're usually very unlucky up here, but today, man, today was on point for Saturday. In the middle of the Kashi whip, I felt like, I didn't catch the bike that good. So this one's coming around slower than I'd like it to, but I still thought I was gonna be able to pull it around. So ended up landing kind of on my wheels and then just sliding out, big belly slide. I've watched so many contests in my career that I never let that type of stuff trip me out. Like, you cannot let that stuff change your run. Like, maybe you can downgrade one trick, like that's the gnarliest thing in your run, but you never know what's gonna happen that day, you know? So you can't let that trip you out and be like, whoa man, maybe I should do some different trick, or maybe this isn't gonna be the right moment. Like, you just gotta stay stoked for the boys, stay hoping that everyone's gonna land their stuff, and then get up there and try to do your own thing. So definitely a lot of weird mistakes in the first run, but nothing that I haven't seen before. This situation today further teaches me that in slopestyle, you can never be on it enough. You know, you have to be so on it. There can never be any moments of not being completely focused in. And even when you are, that type of stuff happens, you know? Because there's always pressure, there's always adrenaline, there's always all these factors that could completely ruin you on any given day when it comes to slopestyle. So I wouldn't say it's a new lesson that I've learned today, but it's a further lesson to be more prepared and more determined and more like just always have that full respect to the sport, because it can take you out at any time. So luckily I'm walking away. I'm not sitting in the emergency room right now, which is a blessing, but man, it hurts inside. Even more than luckily more than the pain that I'm feeling in my muscles or in my head or anything. Like I put so much heart and soul and passion into these runs, into these competitions, into this sport, and I think all the guys do the same. So man, when we experience days like this, when we get knocked down, you get back up and you get knocked down even harder, man. It hurts inside, but that's not gonna stop the passion and that fire inside and that determination to get it done the next one.